something like that, I'll say something to them. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a gambling, eating. It doesn't matter if you're here for a reason. Mm-hmm. So welcome. But there's some, they call them old timers that are still, oh no, this is for alcoholics only. All right, whatever, man. You can go to a different meeting. Like, everybody's welcome.
The recovery community up here is amazing to me too, as I start to break into it and meeting people and meeting different rehabs and different sober living facilities and meeting the professionals that encompass it in this area. It's amazing to me the resources that are actually there, the people that want to be. I mean, it just takes time to break into that, and find those resources. It's a great community up here for it.
It really is. And the community here, some are kind of like,
well, we don't want to talk about it because we don't want that stigma, to be associated with our class of people. Don't be dumb. It's out there. It's in your community. It's in your school systems. Mm-hmm. Be proactive.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be active about it in the future.
Don't let it catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Because, it is happening. We had a guy who was in rehab when I was here, and I could tell right away it was his first rehab. And then I was like, oh, that's my roommate? Okay, that guy. Yeah. But he stood up in the first little meeting, we had group meeting, and he's like, yeah, I don't need any of you junkies bringing your drugs up here. This is a great community and this and that. And they're like, bro, already here, man. Like, that guy's from here, what are you talking about? And then a couple days later, he's like, oh, I pop 20, 30 oxys a day. And we're like, yeah, you have an opiate problem. Like, you're hooked on opiates, And he's like, what? But my doctor gives me those. He had a rude awakening. I mean, but by the time he left, he totally changed his tune. He realized, no, they're here. The doctors, they give them to you too.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty amazing to see from day one from the guy to when he left. But then he realized, oh, they are here, and what are we going to do about it? Well, you can keep acting like it's not here, or you can educate yourself and realize, okay, these people are coming here. They need help, and if they don't want to be here, if they don't want to get clean, if they aren't finding the right tools, whatever it is, from my experience, the people that come out that aren't from here, that stay here, like myself, if we're going to make it, we're going to do great things. And the people that aren't, they don't stick around.
Right.
They want to go back to their people, to the people that...
their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Their triggers.
Yeah. And, it is what it is. So I kind of look at it like, oh, you're getting the best of the worst, or the best of the best. I don't know however you want to put it, but
yeah.
But there's a lot of talented people, there's a lot of skilled people, there's a lot of smart people, and
with all one mission.
Mm-hmm.
The same mission.
Yeah, and we could make this such a huge community for recovery that, it already is.
It is.
But
it could be better. It could be stronger. Mm-hmm. We'll get there.
Yeah, it needs a studio for 217 Recovery to record in. That way we don't have to meet at Starbucks. Yeah, Christmas music, blenders going. Yeah, we apologize for that, but the office really isn't up to par yet.
Do what we got to do, right?
Yeah, for sure. But SkywoodRecovery.com is your website. And I like your flyers. It's a huge, barn-looking house almost, or...
Yeah, so we sit on 300 acres. We used to be an old golf course that we turned into a recovery center.
Nice.
So they kept all of the walking paths. We also own part of a lake down there, so you can fish. We kept the executive chef, so the food is amazing. Yeah, it's good stuff. And basically you get to choose your recovery path. So you can do smart recovery, you can do 12 steps. We also offer a wellbriety for the tribes. We have equine therapy off-site, so we work on a merit system. So when you work up to your merits, then you can go off-site and do equine therapy. They'll take you off-site and visit the local museums. We're 5 miles from the nearest gas station. So it's very serene. A lot of people think, oh, you want me to go to recovery downstate? You're just going to stick me in one of those state facilities that, is lock and key, and it's just not friendly and inviting. This is completely not the experience that you would get down there. I encourage anybody that is interested to check out our website. There's pictures there. There's a lot of videos on there that explain Skywood. Also, there's a nice little chat center on our website, so if anybody's interested in getting, anonymous advice or looking to get more information about it but don't want to be known, that's a place where you can go and get your questions answered without having to worry about people bugging you, the admissions department calling you.
Right.
I also have a cell phone number that, we'll put up on the website too, and you guys can text me or call me if you have any questions. I'm always available. Just another support system, for anybody that's looking for help.
And you mentioned earlier too to me, I think off the podcast, about you guys don't take Medicaid.
Right. So we don't participate with Medicaid or Medicare. We participate with most private insurances. And then we also obviously do cash pay. So I encourage anybody just to reach out to us, no matter what your insurance is, and let us see what we can do for you. We are willing to help you and try and, we want to help people and we want to get people into treatment. So we'll do whatever we can to help.
Okay, and so if somebody goes to Skywood, they complete the program, which is how long?
Typically it's about 30 days.
Okay, so that's better than 2 weeks. So 30 days, they complete it. What about sober living?
So a lot of times I work with professionals in the area. So my territory is northern Michigan, so I work from Saginaw up and then all the way across back and forth. And I go into our sober living facilities in the area. So when you're getting ready to leave the admission, the intake process, they'll ask you what your plan is. Do you want to continue with an IOP with Skywood and Foundations of Detroit, or do you need to return home? What do you want to do? And if the patient wants to return home, then they'll reach out to me looking for sober living facilities, also for professionals, for counselors, for doctors, to set them up when they get out so that we can continue and make sure that their path is taken care of. So professionals and people of sober living facilities, if I haven't reached out to you, and I encourage you to reach out to me so that we can come together and create a relationship so that I can send patients to you as well. But it's important to make sure that we have those set up.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's very important, and sometimes people can get lost in the shuffle, and you just got to make sure that everything is set up, and that when you're going to a place, that your plan for leaving isn't just, hey, get me out of here, I'm ready to go. Yeah. Like, you really need to make those appointments. Doctors, where you're living, if you're going to return home, where are you going to go? Where's your meetings? Where are your resources? And, if you're not proactive, like you said, you're setting up addiction again. You're going right back at it.
We understand that an addict's brain is still trying to recover, so sometimes it's hard for the receptors and everything to work appropriately within those first 30 days of quitting a drug of any sort. And so you need help. You need somebody to, I don't want to say hold your hand, but you need to be shown that path and how to continue, and that's what Skywood is going to do for you.
Cool. Well, Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would love to come there and check it out and speak.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it sounds great. Yeah.
Well, Professionals Day is coming up,
so, Professionals Day.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, I'll have to give you my business card.
We would love it.
Yeah.
We would love for you guys to come down and tour our facility.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thanks again, Courtney. And again, this is Courtney. I thought I knew that lady. Courtney, sorry. I
You're
get
watching
distracted.
Yeah. That wandering eye got the best of you.
Yeah, well, I need my glasses, and then that's why it's hard. I can't.
You can't distinguish?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Just tall women with long hair. I'm like, hey, I think I know her. Anyway, so we're wrapping this up. I know I get so distracted sometimes.
I'm going to put you in a black room. Then you won't be able to get distracted.
Oh, yeah, back to that. Is your facility co-ed?
Yes.
Awesome.
It is. It's co-ed. People. It's co-ed, however, segregated.
Okay.
So, you're going to eat in the same dining hall, separate tables. Separate tables.
Yeah.
You are going to cross paths. Group meetings are typically separated unless, for some reason, the topic that's being held we see better fit to be commingled. But most of the time, everything is separated.
Okay, I only asked that because, it was like, well, I have to talk to 2 groups or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Okay, figure that out. Yeah. So, Courtney, quick, thank you so much. SkywoodRecovery.com is the website. Like I said, it'll be up there. Or you can go there, or you can go to the resources page, too, at 217recovery.com. Thank you so much, Courtney, and
Thank you,
I'm sure we'll have you on in the future
Okay.
to tell your story for real.
For real.